Bitcoin Ordinals wallet, oil raises $3 million with Arthur Hayes, BRC20 creator Domo among investors. Do Kwon to be extradited to South Korea after March 23, lawyer says, and U.S. to contest Do Kwon extradition to South Korea in crypto case. OpenAI had to raise funding because Musk reneged, Vinod Khosla says.
Hong Kong launches one of world's first wholesale CBDC pilot. U.S. Fed Chair Powell says nowhere near pursuing CBDC, won't spy on Americans. Nigeria's central bank endless glue in Nigeria to boost systems adoption.
Hacked WordPress sites use visitors' browsers to hack other sites. Chinese state hackers target Tibetans with supply chain, watering hole attacks. The new Python-based snake info stealer spreading through Facebook messages. Norway pledges over $150 million to Czech ammunition initiative for Ukraine. Swiss look at using Russian assets for Ukraine reparations. UK to send 10,000 drones to Ukraine.
Russia's economy appears resilient, but companies are going bankrupt by the hundreds. Russian economy adapted to sanctions, Putin says. Russian cabinet renews temporary ban on rapeseed exports. Tire falls from United Airlines plane, crushes cars in San Francisco. President Putin says, sambo wrestling is Russia's national sport. Health Canada to completely ban use of strychnine poison by September 2024. Miami's aquarium gets eviction notice several months after death of Lolita the orca. India's Bengaluru aims to microchip 140,000 stray dogs, sparking concerns by animal activists.
Ukrainian POWs are being bought and sold on a Russian black market, report says, and head of Chechnya denies reports of black market to swap prisoners of war. Less than 50% of Israeli men believe women are capable of being combat soldiers. Hong Kong proposes life sentences for treason and insurrection in new national security bill.
Mass grave containing at least 1,000 Black Death victims newly discovered in Nuremberg. To save water, drought-hit Morocco is closing its famous public bath 3 days a week.
U.S. Embassy warns of imminent extremist attack in Moscow, and Russia says it neutralized ISIS cell plotting attack on Moscow synagogue. Turkish President to meet Zelensky in Istanbul on Russia-Ukraine crisis. No attack perpetrated on Zelensky's motorcade in Odessa, says Medvedev. Russia preparing for long-term confrontation with NATO, including Baltics, reportedly claimed by Lithuania intelligence. Germany wants to expand its presence in Arctic, said Defense Minister. After 2 centuries of neutrality and 2 years of negotiations, Sweden joins NATO.
Microsoft's Copilot AI calls itself the Joker and suggests a user self-harm. Hugging Face launching robotics project with former Tesla scientist. Huawei's China-made chip used US gears from Applied Materials and Lam Research, complicating self-sufficiency drive.
Researchers find microplastics in more than half of heart disease patients with clogged arteries. Over 230 million girls and women alive today have been subjected to female genital mutilation, reported by UNICEF. Michigan lawmaker introduces bill requiring state health plans to cover cutting-edge cancer treatments.
EA CEO said, 60% of dev processes could be impacted by generative AI, as EA says generative AI will make gamers spend more, speed up development time. EA's entire collection of classic Command & Conquer games is $10 on Steam, as EA adds Command & Conquer, Dungeon Keeper, and other classics to Steam.
Jessica Biel wrote a children's book about periods, hoping to destigmatize the topic. Elon Musk deletes the X post, which blasting Jeff Bezos' former wife Mackenzie Scott's charitable giving. TikTok is encouraging its users to call their representatives about attempts to ban the app, as TikTok crackdown bill unanimously approved by U.S. House panel, and the USA Congress to vote in a week, on TikTok crackdown bill.
Terry Crews set for Dave Bautista action comedy The Killer's Game. 8 friends built a secret apartment in a mall and hid there undetected for years, a new South by Southwest documentary explains. Tenacious D release full cover of Britney Spears' Baby One More Time, plus star-studded music video featuring Bryan Cranston, Ke Huy Quan, Dustin Hoffman and more. Swift tour prompts economists to upgrade Singapore GDP forecast. Hotel California lyrics trial abruptly ends when New York prosecutors drop charges in court.
Apple set to be quizzed by EU over Fortnite maker shutout. Apple is working to make it easier to switch from iPhone to Android because of the EU. An iPhone app led a SWAT team to raid the wrong home. The owner sued and won $3.8 million. Rivian reveals R3 and more rugged R3X as entry-level electric SUVs. Twin-turbo BMW M3 to survive into another generation. Apple releases Mac OS Sonoma 14.4, Watch OS 10.4. Kuo announced that Apple is planning 20-inch MacBook with foldable screen. PayPal and Venmo launched Tap to Pay on iPhone for U.S. businesses. Netflix and Most Valuable Promotions partner on Jake Paul vs. Mike Tyson, a global live sports event to stream exclusively on Netflix on Saturday, July 20th. Jennifer Hudson, Barry Manilow heartbroken over death of American Idol vocal coach Deborah Bird. Akira Toriyama, creator of Dragon Ball manga series, dies age 68.
Most Canadians think Canada is broken and are angry with Trudeau government, as per poll. The LAPD issues warning about residential burglars using Wi-Fi jammers to disable alarms, cameras. Opiate from BC Safe Supply being sold by organized crime, announces RCMP. Also Canadian-made fentanyl is an international problem, RCMP says. Portugal passes new legislation to license launch centers, as private companies could take part in space launch centers in Portugal. Optically trapped quantum droplets of light can bind together to form macroscopic complexes. Scientists propose new scheme for the quantum battery using waveguides. UK to have first parliament in modern history with fallen living standards, says think tank. Hong Kong buyers rush to snap up homes after curbs removed. Brazil, Spain ready to sign EU and Mercosur trade deal despite France's opposition. Biden is set to announce emergency U.S. military mission to build port off Gaza coast to deliver aid. Ireland's Tánaiste confirms Ireland actively working with Jordan to drop Irish aid into Gaza. In Israel, Gaza war, the Ramadan truce is unlikely, as Hamas leaves Egypt talks without deal, more negotiations set for next week. President Biden calls for ban on AI voice impersonations during State of the Union. President Biden to push corporate, billionaire tax hikes at State of the Union, drawing contrast with Trump. President Biden announces plan to lower housing costs for working families, with mortgage relief credit and down payment assistance for the first-generation homeowners. Also tax credits to build more housing and innovation fund for housing expansion. Biden promotes marijuana reform in State of the Union address, a historic first. Trump's hush money judge orders jurors' identities be kept secret. Banks, hedge funds need to stop using sexual harassment NDAs, UK lawmakers say. Google used a black, deaf worker to tout its diversity. Now she's suing for discrimination.
Most active stocks from March 8, 2024, Japan, NTT, Mitsubishi UFJ, Mitsui E&S, TEPCO. Hong Kong, BOC, China Tower, ICBC, CCBC, CNOOC. UK, Lloyds, Barclays, Vodafone, DS Smith. USA, AMD, Tesla, Nvidia, Apple. List reflects the most actively traded stocks at the time of report.
Another drop in the ocean of AI. TripOSR is a fast and feed-forward 3D generative model developed in collaboration between Stability AI and TripOAI. The renders from the Objaverse dataset has been used, utilizing enhanced rendering method that more closely replicate the distribution of images found in the real world, significantly improving model's ability to generalize. A carefully curated subset of the Objaverse dataset have been selected for the training data, which is available under the CC BY license. Cisco cybersecurity alerts and advisories. Cisco releases security updates for Secure Client. Apple releases security updates for iOS and iPadOS. CISA releases one industrial control systems advisory, as Chirp Systems Chirp Access. CISA adds one known exploited JetBrains vulnerability, as JetBrains Team City Authentication Bypass vulnerability. Global top-selling and top-played games across Steam. Top 4 products by revenue for Tuesday, February 27, 2024, Tuesday, March 5, 2024, Helldivers TM2, Counter-Strike 2, PUBG, Battlegrounds, Last Epoch, Elden Ring.
Apple App Store top free apps, iPhone on March 8, 2024, Temu, Shop Like a Billionaire. Shane, Shopping Online, TikTok, Google. Top paid apps, Shadowrocket. Hot Schedules, The Wonder Weeks. Procreate Pocket. Top grossing Android games on Google Play US, for March 8, 2024, Monopoly Go. Royal Match, Candy Crush Saga. Top free Android apps on Google Play US, Temu, Shop Like a Billionaire. Facebook Lite, WhatsApp Messenger. Facebook. Top free Android games on Google Play US of March 8, 2024, Legend of Mushroom, Left or Right, Magic Dress Up, Monopoly Go. Top grossing Android apps on Google Play US, Google One. TikTok, Max, Stream HBO, TV, and movies, Disney+.
March 8, 2024, Apple App Store top paid games on iPhone, Papa's Paleteria to Go, Minecraft, Papa's Freezeria to Go, Geometry Dash, Bloons TD6. Apple App Store top free games, Legend of Mushroom, Hexasort, Monopoly Go, Township. Top movies on Google Play US of March 8, 2024, Anyone But You, Dune, The Beekeeper, Wonka, Poor Things.
From Netflix Global Top 10 of February 26, March 3, 2024. Weekly top list of the most watched TV in English. Avatar: The Last Airbender, Season 1. Love is Blind, Season 6. One Day, Limited Series. Weekly top list of the most viewed TV, non-English. Wrong Side of the Tracks, Season 3. Furies, Season 1. Dr. Slump, Limited Series.
From Netflix Global Top 10 of February 26, March 3, 2024. Weekly list of the most viewed films in English, Code 8 Part 2. Mea Culpa. Spasiment, Code 8. Weekly list of the most viewed films, non-English, Through My Window 3, Looking at You. The Abyss. My Name is Loki 1.
Amazon bestsellers in Prime Video, USA for March 8, 2024, Anyone But You. Dune. Oppenheimer. The Boys in the Boat.
Amazon bestsellers in songs, USA for March 8, 2024, The Serpent and the King, Judas Priest, Yes, and Explicit, Ariana Grande. Lose Control, Teddy Swims. Flowers, Miley Cyrus. Stardust Symphony, William Van Helden. Texas Hold'em Explicit, Beyoncé.
Spotify Weekly Top Songs Global, week of Friday, March 1st, Thursday, March 7th, 2024. Beautiful Things, Benson Boone. Carnival, Yen $, Kanye West, Ty $. End of Beginning, DJO, Greedy, Tate McRae. Texas Hold'em, Beyonce.
Apple Music Top Songs March 8, 2024. Carnival, featuring Playboy Cardi, Yen $, Kanye West, Ty $, Rich the Kid. Whatever She Wants, Bryson Tiller, Redrum, 21 Savage. Snooze, SZA.
YouTube Music Charts, Global Weekly Top Songs, February 23, February 29, 2024. Terry Button Mine Isa El Jajaya, Raghavan Tanishk Bakshi Car. La Diapla, Javi, Karki Madatha Petty, Sri Krishna and Salathi Chiganti. Jail 2, Shiva Chowdhury, Madak Chirlungi featuring Aman Jaji and Sapna Chaudhary, Manisha Sharma and Raj Mawar.
The Daily Digest of March 8, 2024, news on crypto, streaming, tech, politics, showbiz, AI, health and environment.